Most people that you speak with have very little knowledge of the subconscious mind. Is it any wonder that successful people are divided 95% not successful, 5% successful? You want to learn more? Stay tuned. Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, we lead, and we inspire. We are working on the 13 different chapters from the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, best book ever on personal development. And we are enlisting the aid posthumously of Earl Nightingale, who created a video entitled Condensed Version Think and Grow Rich, as well as some tidbits that I'm adding into the fray. Now, the 11th principle that we're just going to discuss of the book Think and Grow Rich has to do with the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind consists of a field of consciousness in which every impulse of thought that reaches the objective mind through any of the five senses is classified and recorded, and from which thoughts may be recalled or withdrawn, just as you would go to a cabinet and remove a file from a cabinet. It receives in files, that's the subconscious mind, receives in files sense impressions of thoughts regardless of their nature. Now, you may voluntarily plant, I like that verb for this particular section, you may voluntarily plant in your subconscious mind any plan, thought, or purpose which you desire to translate into its physical or monetary equivalent. The subconscious acts first on the dominating desires which have been mixed with emotional feeling, such as faith. That's a good why, because as to why prayer is so effective. Your subconscious mind works night and day. Through a method of procedure unknown to man, the subconscious mind draws upon the forces of infinite intelligence for the power with which it voluntarily transmutes one's desires into their physical equivalent, making use always of the most practical media by which this end may be accomplished. The infinite intelligence. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get the infinite intelligence, the infinite mind to partner with you. The most effective way to do that is to have strong emotional ties to your objective, that burning desire and the faith. That singles out the thought, the single thought from the 60 or so thousand different thoughts that we all have every single day, and identifies it for the infinite mind, which wants to help us to achieve. You cannot entirely control your subconscious mind, but you can voluntarily hand over to it any plan, desire, or purpose which you wish transformed into a concrete form. No one knows very much about what we call the subconscious or unconscious mind. We do know that it is incalculably powerful and can solve our problems if we go about using it the right way. Here's the point. It's kind of like playing a lottery. The more tickets that you buy, the more chances you have to win. The more often you plant that seed and send that vibe out there for the infinite mind to grasp and to help you, the more chances you are going to get a response from that infinite mind. And the best way is to hold in your conscious mind as often as possible a clear picture of yourself already having accomplished the goal, having accomplished your burning desire, your goal. See it, feel it, smell it, taste it, touch it. Feel the results of having accomplished that. That enhances the vibe, the emotion. You know what you want. Define it clearly and then project it on the motion picture screen of your mind. Hold it. See yourself doing the things and having the things you'll have when your objective will have been reached. Do that as often as possible as you go about your daily work, and particularly at night, just before you go to sleep, and the very first thing you do upon arising. This triggers that part of the subconscious mind. It gets you going. It gets your subconscious mind, if you will, in motion. As you do this, your subconscious will begin to lead you in the most logical ways toward your objective. Don't fight it. Follow your sudden hunches, the ideas that come into your mind, knowing that it's your subconscious trying to get through to your conscious mind. You have to be able to receive the messages. These come in the form of mind flashes or circumstances you can't predict or plan. They come in a most effective media because your partner wants to help you to achieve your goal. If you keep at this, you'll be amazed and delighted by the wonderful ideas that just seem to come from out of nowhere. This is a sixth sense that we're going to speak about a lot more later. Very important, the sixth sense. This sixth sense that seems to control the lives of the great men and women, but it comes from a systemic triggering of the subconscious mind. The lives of the great men and women that seem miraculous to the average person are nothing more than the fulfillment of the burning desires through the powers of their subconscious minds. Now, you know, time, that means nothing to your subconscious. A man can work steadily at his job for 40 years and not accomplish as much as is possible in 3 or 4 years through the proper use of this principle. Here, you've got to embrace this. Your subconscious mind cannot remain idle. If you fail to plant desires in your subconscious mind, then it will feed upon the thoughts which reach it as a result of your neglect. And just as if you don't plant the proper seed in your garden, what grows? Weeds. Same principle applies here. Remember that you are living daily in the manner of thought impulses which are reaching your subconscious mind without your knowledge. Some of these impulses are negative. Some are positive. You are now engaged in trying to shut off the flow of negative impulses and to aid in voluntarily influencing your subconscious mind through positive impulses of desire. When you achieve this, you will possess the key which unlocks the door to your subconscious mind. You know, it has been written, the man who succeeds above his fellows is the one who early in life clearly discerns his object toward that, and toward that object habitually directs his powers. It's been written, but I can't read it so well. Even genius itself is but fine observation strengthened by the fixity of purpose. How many child prodigies do you know? People that started playing the piano that became great musicians. Tiger Woods started to learn golf at a really early age. Was on the Today Show when he was 3 years old. You follow what I'm saying? That the fixity of purpose. Every man who observes vigilantly and resolves steadfastly grows unconsciously into genius. The key word there is unconsciously. Know what you want. Decide once and for all that it will be yours. remain steadfast on a course propelled by faith, and your subconscious mind will do the rest. Once again, this is a principle that you wouldn't just kind of think about. Most people don't even know about the subconscious mind. The 5%ers use it consciously. Next time we get together, we're going to talk about a related topic, the 12th principle of the book, the brain. And because we will never end a meeting on a philosophical note, let's get out there and charge! I'm Eli's dad.